There comes a moment in your solitude when the noise finally fades. At first, it was unbearable. The silence screamed at you. Every second felt like torture because you were forced to hear the thoughts you had been running from. You felt the weight of emptiness pressing on your chest. You thought you were losing your mind. But then, something shifted. The silence stopped feeling like a punishment. It began to feel like a sanctuary. Because now, you no longer fear being alone. This is phase 3, the silence. In this phase, you realize that aloneness isn't emptiness, it's fullness. You discover that silence is not the absence of sound but the presence of yourself. And for the first time, you are not desperate for distraction, not craving constant validation, not begging for someone to fill the void. You've faced the void, and you've discovered that the void is you. This is where transformation deepens. In the silence, your nervous system settles. The storm inside quiets down. You no longer feel the need to rush, to prove, to perform. You simply sit. You breathe. You listen. And in that listening, you begin to hear something extraordinary. The whisper of your soul. The voice you could never hear when the world was too loud. The silence teaches you that peace isn't found in people, possessions, or constant noise. Peace is born in the space where nothing is happening, yet everything is present. When you reach this phase, you are no longer afraid of Friday nights spent alone. You are no longer afraid of waking up with no one to text. You are no longer terrified of the long, quiet evenings where it's just you and your own thoughts. Instead, you welcome them. Because silence has become your companion, not your enemy. This is where strength is forged. Not in the applause of the crowd, not in the warmth of someone's approval, but in the silence of your own presence. You realize that if you can be at peace alone, no one can ever take that peace away from you. And that is freedom. The freedom to walk your path without fear of abandonment. The freedom to create without needing recognition. The freedom to love others, not because you are empty and need them, but because you are whole and can share your abundance. The silence becomes your teacher. It teaches you patience. It teaches you stillness. It teaches you that nothing is missing from you, that you were always complete, even when you thought you were broken. And from this silence, a new kind of power is born. The power of calm presence. The power of inner certainty. The power of knowing that even if the whole world falls away, you will still remain. This is the gift of phase 3. When you no longer fear being alone, silence becomes your throne.